Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the...
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set, cut, go to base. Right there, 54 Mike. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Hey, watch out. Check, Mike.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. You don't want none, baby.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken near the 13. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From the 25 on 2nd down. Cousins open here, Adam Thielen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. They run again on 1st down, Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well. They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
48 month. Exit. Smooth. Man, I got you.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
I don't think this will even work. It doesn't even get there. Well short, and in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
Check. Watch 54. I got wide. Mike spot 4.
From the 39, Jackson flushed to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them, Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Throwing, Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Jalen Ferguson able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in Week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team. I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback has really energized that club.
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Mike 54. Mike 54. All right, T, let's go. All right, T, run it.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown there to make the grab, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57. Let's go, G. Bravo. Let's go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Cousins, he's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Olabisi Johnson there to make the grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Working out of the gun, Cousins stepping up. He's going to keep it, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal, give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
Right there, 54, right there.
Now it's Jackson. Snead's got it. And running with power here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Check, walk 54, walk 54. Hey, D-line, let's get in there now. Hey.
This time Jackson will throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. To Boyle here over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Steps away to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
You can't stop.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
To try again after the sack. Jackson got a man. It's Brown. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. On third down, Mark Ingram. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. 22, Jet, Bomber. 22, Jet, Bomber.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. 54. Go.
They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now it's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Ingram there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th.
I'm coming, baby.
Hey, Foxtrot.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. 57 yards as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson is going to find his tight end Boyle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Going to throw again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Bandit, bandit. Action.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. Daniil Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. They go play action. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. And Diggs has it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. On 1st down, it's Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big pickup of 38. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. The end result, 21 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. He's back to throw. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All day, just like that. Just like that. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Let's go. Let's do this.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Here's Jackson. He may try and run for this. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. It's a party now. It's a party now. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
54 is Mike. 54 is check, check. Watch 54.
Now Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken near the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage.
Say goodbye to Laquan Treadwell. Touchdown, Vikings. Laquan Treadwell with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Anthony Barr able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge